you doing, man?
Chris.
Chris. So we got a call from Jason, your boss, and I know how I would feel if the positions were switched because we've been there. We're here to help. We're not here to step on any toes because I don't want to do that.
You say that you can help. A couple of years ago, I lost everything. I had nowhere to go. I'm living in my travel trailer. That's why I'm here. I've never worked with the Hoffmans before. I have to admit, when I found out they were coming up, I wasn't real excited about it. We've been here grinding it out all season long. This is my home, and I don't want to see it go away.
You know, we all came here, and we all had adversity that brought us to this place. And so we love this place, we love this ground, and we love the work we do, and we love doing it together. And we need to be profitable this season in order to make it to the next step.
Guys, I'm not gonna come in and screw up your mind. I really feel like we can come in and help each other out. We're at war together against time, the weather, against the equipment. And if we can come together as a team, maybe we can succeed.
The thing about it here is we struggle every day. Every day something breaks. We don't have nice new equipment to throw at this. And now we're shut down again.
Well, that's why we got Randy. Randy's one of the best bush mechanics ever.
Chris, you got a welder?
Sparky.
Sparky, are you willing to work with Randy? Randy has punched 3 of my employees.
I'll take some punches. That doesn't bother me. I've been knocked out a few times. You can see because of my nose.
How often do you guys do a cleanup?
We have done 2 cleanups so far this season.
They've only done 2 cleanups the whole season, and to me, that's unheard of.
A cleanup is when all the materials that have come through the wash plants, the mud, dirt, and rocks, are reduced to a fine dirt mixed with gold, known as concentrate, which is taken in buckets to a gold room. There, specialized machines are used to separate the gold from the muck.
How do you guys know all the dirt you ran?
We don't.
So you guys are kind of shooting in the dark.
Shooting in the dark. We look at the box. If there's gold in the box, keep going.
So without a cleanup room and doing cleanups, you're flying blind. You gotta know where you're at. I need the cleanup room built in 72 hours. Can you guys do it?
Yeah, we can do it.
If you're not cleaning your gold, Jason cannot know how much gold he really has. And with only 7 weeks left before winter comes in and shuts us down, we could be in deep, deep trouble. Now hurry the hell up. You guys are both old. Together, you're 190 years old. Let's get to work. All right?
Already behind schedule, the team wastes no time getting to work. The Mammoth Valley Mine has 3 plants, enough to get the job done if they all worked.
We got here and there's only 1 plant working, but it's too small to do us any good. That plant's designed just to test pay dirt so that we don't have to shut down the big ones to do a test. So the big trommel has too many fixes to get it operational. What we gotta do is get the Z plant running, and if we don't get it running quick, it's game over.
The Z plant is a shaker deck system. The dirt is loaded by an excavator into the hopper on top. Then the dirt is blasted with water as it runs across the large bouncing shaker deck with a screen. This separates the gold from other material. The goal is to get the gold through the shaker deck screen and onto the sluice box. The gold then sinks and is caught in the riffles.
It looks rough.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's crucial that the Hoffman crew gets Z-plant running. With only the test plant in operation, they can't run dirt, which means they aren't producing gold. And Todd knows no gold, no lease.
Tell me, what do we gotta do? How do we get this thing running?
All the springs on the shaker deck need to be replaced. They're all broken.
What do you mean they're all broken? There's gotta be a couple good ones.
No, sir. Also, the shaker deck has got some cracks that need to be welded.
Wait a minute. Your shaker's cracked.
Yes, sir. We've had cracks before and we weld, you know.
They hold okay?
They tend to re-crack, but we just keep re-welding.
And then you said something about water too, Chris?
Right. A lot of material gets caught in the hopper because there's not a lot of water flow up there.
Yeah.
Besides all your springs broken, your shaker's cracked and all that, and you need new spray bars. I bet it's gotten a lot of gold over the years.
It has gotten a lot of gold, but that's an issue right now too. The most important part of this plant, the riffles, they're toast.
What? What do you mean the riffles?
They're worn so thin, a lot of them are even missing. So.
Good Lord. Son of a gun, man.
On a normal year, we got a crew of guys that are doing all the maintenance, working on machinery, working on wash plants. They got here and they didn't maintain anything. They try to skip steps in the process. You cannot skip steps. A lot of work to do.
Makes you wonder how much gold they've really gotten so far.
Bush mechanic Randy Hubler has been called in to inspect another snag, a faltering pump.
The boys had noticed some indifference in the water pressure, and the water is pulsating. Well, that in itself is going to wash the gold right out of the box.
If the Z plant doesn't get proper water pressure, it can't separate gold from the other materials, thus stopping production.
I think the pumps wore out.
It's waffling.
Yeah.
The impeller is worn quite a bit. I got an idea. It's a wild one. I want to take this whole back half of this pump off, replace it with that one up there at camp.
We got one up there sitting on the ground, don't we?
Right.
Hey, how bad is it? What happened?
I suspect that we've got a pump failure. It's internal.
We got another one?
We have another one at camp. I sent Dakota to go get the other
There it
pump.
comes, right here. Good.
Let's solve this problem. I don't care what it takes.
Everything looked the same?
It's exactly the same.
Don't get under there, Randy. There you go. Luckily, Randy's quick.
Go ahead and put that flange gasket on.
Just like a guy that paints pictures. He's really an artist.
All right, Al, swing that baby over here. Gentle, go easy. Okay, hold that for a minute.
Randy has got quirks like all of us do, but I'll tell you what, he is the best bush mechanic I've ever seen.
Ooh.
I mean, he pulls stuff out of the garbage and builds stuff together. I mean, he's amazing at what he can do.
All right, here we go. Clear. Already sounds better. Water's coming up the pipe. See how heavy it's getting out here?
Much better.
Well, that solved that issue.
Randy's master plan worked, and the water pump is fully operational again. Z plant is one step closer to being back up and running.